What do we think of Cameron Crowe?
I think I like him. I like him the more and more I think about it. I really like the Pearl Jam documentary a lot. I talked about that last year.
Yeah, speaking of music and movies and good use of music.
I think his use of music in, I mean, Elizabethtown. You got to go. I've gone back and watched, and as I've gotten older, I really like the film a lot. We Bought a Zoo. I like that was good. I think Singles, but I think Almost Famous really more so than Say Anything. I love Say Anything. I think Almost Famous is his masterpiece.
Yeah.
I really do. I think that's just an awesome, awesome film.
Yeah, I mean, I'm much more lukewarm on him than almost everybody else is. I think his movies are good for one viewing, but when you go back and you take a look at them later on, they don't hold up. You're like, oh, wow, it seemed a lot better when I was in the movie theater watching this, but it's not so good anymore. I mean, like, I can't go and watch Jerry Maguire again, ever. I just can't see that You Complete Me stuff and Jonathan Lipnicki, and I just can't look at it anymore. It's just too painful. I can't look at it. It's embarrassing. I find it.
It's a very 90s
oh my
movie.
God, no! I can't look at this. Oh, and then like I just kind of feel the same way about Almost Famous too. Like I just feel like Almost Famous is it's a little bit of a mess to me, really. And I still, you know, the one thing of his that I really like have a huge amount of affection for is still Fast Times at Ridgemont High, and he just wrote that. But
that's
I mean,
that's an awesome movie. I mean,
that's a movie I could go back to again and again, and it still feels fresh, and I love it. And it's yes, it's a document of its time, but I don't know. He's just not somebody that it's like when I see a new Cameron Crowe movie coming out, I'm like, well, I guess I'm going to be expected to see this, but I'm not excited necessarily.
Mm-hmm.
I've always loved him.
I think he's awesome.
I've loved him because he's one of the true good-hearted directors. Mm-hmm. I mean, there's a great sense of humanity in all of his films I respond to. The Jerry Maguire became kind of a cultural. Is that you?
Sorry.
Sorry.
That was.
Jerry Maguire became kind of a cultural phenomenon that represented some of that decade.
Mm-hmm.
But outside of that, I haven't revisited it in a long time. But it's really accomplished for me because it has such a good heart and it speaks to very pure things, like believing in yourself and that sort of thing, without being hokey. I mean, it feels truthful coming from Cameron Crowe, and it's hard to see that now because of the Show Me the Money, and it became kind of like a bumper sticker over the years, that movie. But I feel the same stuff from We Bought a Zoo. I mean, I liked We Bought a Zoo. I thought that had enormous heart in it.
Mm-hmm.
And when that came out, going back to female performances, I even singled out Ellie Fanning, who I think is like, my God, what moments she creates in her little role in that movie. But it's sentimentality without the sticky gooiness. I mean, it all feels like it comes from a truthful place. I think that's a great quality that he has. Yeah. And I also like Vanilla Sky. And I remember hating that.
Yeah.
I remember hating that when it came out in the theaters. And then I rewatched it at home.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought, oh my God, I missed this movie. This is like a great. It's almost like the ultimate mixtape movie, and that fits with Cameron Crowe. But the sound design alone was incredible in Vanilla Sky,
right?
And I like the mystery and the confusion of it, and how pop culture was mixed in with your memories of your life.
Yeah.
And what is reality? And I thought it was a really unique movie.